today and speak to you. And thank you for that great introduction, Joe Carter. I'm really honored to be able to share this podium with Cecil Roberts, Bob Brown, Joe Carter, Bob Phelan out in the audience, and so many others that are here today. It's a real honor for me. And let me just begin, and Judge McGraw, let me just say this. My dad's a retired Methodist minister, and I was born when he lived in Pineville. And Judge McGraw and his family were members of my dad's church, so we go way back too. Let me just begin by telling you that I am proud to be a Democrat, proud to be your nominee for Congress in the 2nd District of West Virginia, proud to be endorsed by so many of the labor groups represented here today, and proud that Barack Obama is going to be the next president of the United States. To deliver to you. I spoke with my former boss, Senator Byrd, just a little while ago and told him I was coming over here to address this group. And he wanted me to relay his greetings and say hello to all of you from him. He is really, really interested in my campaign. And you can bet that when he has advice to offer, I listen and take notes. Senator Byrd asked me to tell you hello for him, tell you that he's doing really well, and that you can count on him to keep fighting for our veterans and our working families. And I don't have to tell you that there is plenty of fighting to be done on behalf of America's veterans. In this year's federal budget, the Bush administration has sought to cut $20 billion in veterans' benefits. They have proposed raising veterans' health care fees by $2.3 billion. There is also an effort to double the pharmacy co-payments for many veterans. That's why we need to elect a Democratic commander-in-chief and a Democratic Congress. It is one thing to talk about supporting the troops, but when it comes to actually providing for their needs, whether it is body armor on the battlefield or access to quality health care for our veterans back home, it has been the Democrats who have fought to get it done. And I have seen firsthand, working in Senator Byrd's office for so many years, the challenges facing our veterans today, especially for those living in the more rural areas. It can be really hard to get to a clinic or a hospital when you need to, especially with gas prices the way they are right now. And the backlog of compensation claims needs to be reduced so that our disabled veterans have a decent shot at regaining their quality of life. And I believe that it is time we look seriously at opening up Category 8 for all veterans. I also believe it is time that VA funding was made mandatory and not discretionary. America's commitment to our military veterans must be at least as strong as our troops' commitment to protecting our freedom. Our greatest military strength comes not from high-tech weapons, satellites, and stealth bombers. Our greatest military strength comes from our troops' willingness to sacrifice and serve, which inspires the next generation of Americans to serve also. And West Virginians always, always step forward when their country needs them. Now, like you, I love this special place here in the mountains. I've lived in West Virginia all my life. And as a minister's daughter, I learned the values of fairness and justice, and that we have a moral obligation to serve our fellow man. I will take these West Virginia values I will work hard to make you proud. I will stand up for West Virginia's working families. I will stand up for labor, for protecting American jobs, for good pay and benefits, for safety, and for the Employee Free Choice Act. And I will stand up for our nation's veterans. If you will support me and my campaign, if you will vote for me and talk to your friends and family about supporting me, together we can reverse the failed policies of the Bush administration and get America back on the right track.